What's going on, guys? It's Salvajee from the Salvajee Cartel, and welcome to the second episode of Destiny's Top of the Chain, a series that I created to give you guys the winning edge in the Crucible. Now, of course, I do want to say in every episode of Destiny's Top of the Chain that there is no such thing as a perfect Crucible class, but honestly, I think this class, it's really close to perfect. So let's get started with what we're going to be running. Obviously, we want max intellect and max discipline. Obviously, those really always help. We don't want to be running strength because we're not really going to be using the melee that much. We're mainly going to be using our grenades and the Hawkmoon. So let's take a look at the tree real quick. We're going to be running the Firebolt grenade. The reason why we want to be running the Firebolt grenade is because, of course, we know that Hawkmoon has really high impact. So let's say you see 2 enemies, let's say you see 3 enemies, you throw a Firebolt grenade and then you can easily pick them off with your Hawkmoon, and if you get your lucky bullet, you might be able to kill, all 3 enemies at the same time, and maybe even a 4th enemy if it shows up. For the jump, you want to run whatever you're comfortable with. I recommend Focus Burst because it mainly gives you an initial boost. For the super, you want to be running Radiant Skin because we're going to be popping the Radiant super, like very frequently. For the melee, you want the Flame Shield. For this Arcane tree, we want Arcane Force and, of course, Radiant Will to have the increased Radiance. Now, in the Universal Remote setup, I was running Chaos Order. Obviously, we're running a shotgun, so we do want to be as fast as possible, but this is different because now we're going to be running a Hawkmoon and we're not going to be playing so offensively like we were playing with the Universal Remote. We're kind of going to be playing both sides, defensively and offensively, so we do want to go with the extra armor and the extra recovery speed, which that means we're going to go with Divine Order. And of course, for the last tree, we're going to be running Gift of Sun. And if you guys are wondering if I'm ever going to have a class with Touch of Flame, don't worry about it, that class is coming soon. So for our setup, we do want to be running the Hawkmoon. If you don't have a Hawkmoon because you're on Xbox, you can run a Last Word or another hand cannon that you feel comfortable with. Although the Hawkmoon is pretty much the main thing about this setup. So PlayStation users, go you guys. So for the shotgun, we want to be running a high impact, high range shotgun. Right now, at the current state that the Crucible is on, obviously these are the best shotguns. And yeah, you gotta fight fire with fire, so definitely use this shotgun. Party Crasher, Matador, Judgment 6, Fell Winter's Lie, all of those shotguns are good as long as you have shot package in them and as long as you have the most range as possible. I recommend perks like Small Bore, and if you do get Small Bore, make sure you get Final Round because of course Small Bore decreases the magazine and increases the range, and of course the lower magazine you have, the higher chance you have of using the final round. For example, I have 6 bullets in my Fell Winter's Lie and I never really use final round. I only use it very rarely. For the rocket, we want any rocket with tripod and grenades and horseshoes because we do know how powerful they are. I do recommend the Fear rocket launcher. It is available for purchase in the Future War Code once you reach rank 3, of course. The reason why I recommend this piece is because I actually got it to have a really good decent velocity, and I actually got the blast radius to be really high as well. So if you guys can manage to have a roll like this one, for example, hard launch, tripod, heavy payload, and grenades and horseshoes, then you guys are going to have a beast launcher. Anyways, let's move on forward to the gameplay side of. Alright guys, in this first clip you guys are going to see me using my grenade and of course going for the melee kill after I make the enemy weak. Obviously something that you guys want to do with the setup, since you guys have max intellect and max discipline, you guys want to be popping your super and actually going for your grenades as much as possible. You want to make the enemy weak, and just a couple of Hawkmoon bullets are going to take them out. Like I said, you want to be playing aggressively but also defensively. So right here I saw the opportunity to play aggressively and it actually paid off. I actually managed to pick up 3 kills, and right here I was on my 5 kill streak already. Like I said guys, with this class you guys do want to use your grenades and melee as much as possible, and I'm going to show you guys this clip right here because I actually failed here. I should have gone for 2 grenades on the ground and that guy wouldn't have actually killed me. So like I said, always remember to use your equipment when you're running this setup. And right here we have a perfect example of the Radiant Skin combination and of course this max discipline. Of course, the higher discipline you have, the faster you're going to get your grenades, the more effective your Radiant super is going to be. And as you guys can see right there, I was left with red health, but thanks to the Radiant Skin and thanks to the max armor on my Warlock and the high discipline, I was able to pick off all of those dudes. This clip right here is just me owning this dude with the Hawkmoon. Alright guys, so let's talk about the shotgun. Obviously you want to be using it in close quarter situations such as this one right here, but you also want to use your grenades and your melee effectively. For example, something I like to use: throw a firebolt grenade down, go into the flag, kill one dude off with the melee, finish another dude off with a shotgun, and throw another firebolt grenade, and you should be able to get a triple kill. And right here, this is also a perfect example of the grenade usage. Like I said, this class is defensively as well, and that is why I chose Hawkmoon for this top of the chain video, because of the great range that it has. And right here in this upcoming clip, you guys can see that I go for the grenade and I finish the dude off with the flame shield. The main reason why I do this is because I know that this flag needs to be captured and I need as much armor as possible just in case an enemy comes by and gets me. So that's pretty much it, guys. As long as you use your grenade and your melee effectively, you should be able to master this class pretty easily. This is by far one of my favorite setups to run in the Crucible, and I know I rape with it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, definitely don't forget to drop it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the Salvajee Cartel for more videos like this. Peace out, guys.
There's nothing you can't do now, Guardian.